Y'all see it, man. Y'all see it in the description. Y'all see the title, man. Let's get right to it, man. The Paramount Plus era. The Paramount Plus premiere. No more of that janky ass streamies or janky streams and best streams and trying to find the best stream or no more scrolling through TikTok. No more, none of that. Get that Paramount Plus. I'm making sure to do it. I've been busy this week. I've been making sure to do it right after this upload goes up. I'm getting my Paramount Plus. I'm locking it in. I'm locking it in. Y'all better do the same. With that being said, let's get right into the predictions, man. There's no time to waste. Let's get there, man. Opening off the main card. Natalia Silva versus Chef. I don't know why I said Shevchenko. Natalia Silva versus Rose Namajunas. But before that, we got Arnold Allen and Gene Silva. And as I alluded to in my last video, I don't think Gene Silva should even get this fight. I mean, he got the chance to get the number 2 contendership, got knocked out. Like, I don't understand why we're making a guy in Arnold Allen put his ranking, his top 5, top 6 ranking on the line versus a guy that just got knocked out versus the number 2 guy. I feel like Gene Silva should have to at least fight. He should be like putting his ranking on line against someone at this point, especially when you look at the fact his best win is Bryce Mitchell, who isn't even in the division anymore. Like, I mean, to be honest, I don't even know how to look at a Bryce Mitchell win if I'm really being honest. So, I don't know. But I say all that to say we need to, as I said in my last video, we need to end the parody. We need to end the popularity bullshit. We need to give fights based off competition, activity, and things that actually matter. Not the biggest fan base, not who has the biggest personality, gets the most views on interviews, none of that extra shit. We need real best fighting the best. That's what UFC is about. That's what UFC is for. Let's bring it back, man. I don't know what this past year has been, but let's bring it back. The best fighting the best. With that being said, Arnold Allen has done that. I mean, he's fought Max Holloway. He's done that. And I think he's fought Max Holloway, Movsar, Giga's pretty good. I just think in a matchup like this, that experience is going to help him fighting those type of guys and like just seeing that. I think that's going to help him. And I think that's going to help him beat Gene Silva and win a decision. I got Arnold Allen opening off the card with a shocking upsetting win. Listen, I've been talking about Almighty for like a little bit of about a year now. He has been one of the most overlooked, underrated flyweight featherweights in the game, man. Like I said, he lost to Movsar and Max Holloway. Like, bro, name me. Not many people can beat those guys. So, like, no, I don't think anybody in the featherweight division can beat either of those guys except Volkanovski. So, like, it's like, what are we really talking about here? I think Arnold Allen's he's gonna kind of show levels, and I think he's gonna make Gene kind of take a step back a little bit and realize, like, it's levels. I think Arnold will show him that. The next fight, former strawweight champion, not one but 2-time strawweight champion Rose Namajunas takes on the up-and-coming number 1 contender Natalia Silva. This has to be a number 1 contender fight, right? With the state of division, I mean, Valentina has pretty much walked through it. There's nobody left but Rose and Natalia Silva. I mean, if Rose wins and she has a number 1 next to her name, a 2-time champ, number 1 next to her name, hasn't fought the champion, I don't see how she doesn't get the next fight. And with Natalia not losing in UFC and being a number 1 contender fight and then being a number 1 ranked contender and then coming off a win against a 2-time champion, I don't see how she doesn't get the next title fight either. So I'm going to just call this a number 1 contender fight, and I'm going to say Natalia Silva is going to win it via KO. I think Natalia Silva is going to stop Rose Namajunas in the second round. I think her footwork, her efficiency in the striking, her precision, her quickness, her accuracy, all that, I think it's going to be a little bit too much. There is a path to victory for Rose. She will have to win one of those boring, wrestling heavy, grappling dominated wrestling jiu-jitsu matches. But I don't think with Natalia's her footwork, I think her footwork is going to be a problem for a lot of people in this division, just about everybody in the division. And I think we pair that with the efficiency of her striking, her accuracy, just how she puts things together. I think her movement is going to serve too much for Rose trying to take her down. And Natalia has pretty solid takedown defense. Will Rose take her down? Probably. Will she take her down twice? Probably. But it's like, can you hold her there, get damage, threaten submissions? Like, not only can you take her down, can you actually do those things to sway the judges? And I don't think she will be able to. I think Natalia Silva will get not late, but I think a stoppage, like I said, second round. I'm going to go second round. I think Natalia Silva going to walk herself into a title fight with Shevchenko, who I cannot wait to see who wins that. That is going to be a really fun. That's a real fun matchup. I can't wait to see who wins that. I think Rose is going to lose, though, man. I think Rose this is going to show that she's kind of a step behind from this newer generation. I think Rose is going to lose, man. I think this is going to show kind of the little bit of the beginning and the end for Rose. Not going to say she's washed anything, but just show that, like, you know, there isn't really a title run in her future. This is the beginning of the end for her. I think Natalia Silva will show that. And with that being said, I have Natalia winning via TKO in the second round. Waldo Acosta versus Derek Lewis. Now, listen, I had a talk with EGF. Shout out to him again a few weeks ago. Or not, probably like a little bit over a week ago. And he said something like a good point. Like, how many times are we going to do this, like, Derek Lewis knocks out the next biggest thing in the division? It's like heavyweight needs something new and needs something fresh, and Waldo Acosta is that, I feel like. And if Derek Lewis just stifles him like he did Texteria not too long ago, like, I mean, kind of bouncing off my guy EGF's point, like, I don't know, like, he needs something big after this. I don't know what. I don't know if it's a Cyril Gane rematch for an interim. I don't know if it's a Alex Pereira fight for an interim. I don't know what it is. I don't know. But, like, part of me feels like, agrees with EGF, where, like, if he knocks out another one of these up-and-coming dudes, bro, he has to get something big. It has to get something serious, right? Like, right? Right? I don't know. Maybe not. With that being said, Costa kind of has been on a tear since he's been in the UFC. I think he's 4-1, 5-1, either one. Lost to Sergey Pavlovich decision, but I mean, he just won short notice versus Shamil Gaziev, if I can pronounce that right. Gaziev, I don't know how to say his last name. Gaziev. I mean, he's fought Span. I mean, stopped the hype train of Robelis. And that fight, he pretty much showed that, like, if need be, he's not a wrestler, but if you're weak in that area, he can take advantage of that. And as we know, Derek Lewis is weak in that area, and I think him having a takedown threat could help him. Waldo Costa having a takedown threat. With that being said, I think Costa's going to get a stoppage. I don't know if it's going to be first round. I'm going to say first round, either late first round knockout or I'm going to go late first round, early second round knockout for Waldo Acosta. And we talked about Derek Lewis. It's like, for Acosta, I don't know. I mean, like, does he, like, what would be next for him? Like, does he get a title shot? Does he fight Alex? Like, like, I don't really know. I don't know what would be next for him. That's a good question. Like, I'm trying to think. Do you give him Curtis Blades, maybe? Do you give him... I'm trying to think that division. Like, I don't really know. I don't know. I mean, with the state of that division, like, he could knock out Derek Lewis, and then, I mean, Cyril Gane and Tom get the next or he could knock out Derek Lewis and probably fight Cyril Gane for the interim. I mean, to be honest, like, with the state of this division, it's not like anybody else is just, like, doing anything. It's like, I don't know. Who do you match him up with outside? Like, I don't know. And I mean, I very much believe if he would have beat Sergey, he very much would have been on his way to a title shot, Waldo. So, I don't know. It could be a title shot in these calling cards. We're going to see, though. We're going to see. We're going to find out. On to the co-main event. Former champion Sugar Sean O'Malley versus Song Yadong. Number 5th ranked contender, I believe. 6 at lowest. I think this is going to be a fight. This is going to be a fun fight. So, I think this is a pretty good stylistic matchup for O'Malley. A guy who can wrestle, but he's not going to... Song Yadong ain't about to run and try to take Sean O'Malley down, take him down after takedown, like Rab did. Sean O'Malley's not gonna have to defend that. He might. I could see Song Yadong shooting a few. I think O'Malley would be able to fend him off. But this is a fun fight. I mean, heavy hitter, 2 heavy hitters, I should say. Sean's a little bit more striker, has a little bit more in his arsenal when you think about his kicks, his feint games, his setups, everything like that. Song Yadong, you could argue hits harder. You could argue probably has the better pure just boxing. You could argue maybe. There are some guys that might say that. I don't know if I say that. I think Song Yadong is just gonna be in over his head in this one. I think Sean O'Malley, again, like I said in the previous fight with I'm sorry, I'm blanking, but with Arnold Allen, I think Sean O'Malley was just show levels. I mean, listen, this guy was a champion. I know we all guys wanna kinda hate. As much as I love Sean O'Malley, I mean, the Dana White privilege can make you get annoyed with him. And this is coming from a Sean O'Malley fan. But I think Sean O'Malley is gonna remind us he's not just some Dana White privileged punk. Like he's about to show us why. He's about to remind us, like, listen, I just lost to Marab twice, and Marab's the GOAT. I mean, I knocked out Aljamain Sterling. I beat Peter Yan. Like, I feel like he's about to show us and remind us that. And he's gonna put on a masterclass of a performance. I think like I said, I just think with this being mostly the stand-up fight, I think his arsenal is gonna be too much for Song Yadong, something he's damn sure hasn't seen before. I don't know if Sean's gonna knock him out. I think Sean's gonna get a real fun decision. I'm gonna go Sean O'Malley, unanimous decision, fun fight. Sean will have his moments. He might even catch Sean with a few, have us on our heels. But I think it's gonna be a fun fight, and I'm gonna go with Sean O'Malley via decision. On to the Paramount Plus premiere, the main event, the fight we're all here for, the interim lightweight belt. Paddy Pimblett versus Justin Gaethje. Oh my God, isn't that a fight? Paddy Pimblett 22-3, 23-3, whatever. Gaethje 26-5, I believe. Legendary Justin Gaethje. If EGF is watching it, if EGF was on the camera right now, he would be rolling his eyes at me because we all know how he feels about Justin Gaethje. Like he's just some stepping stone, which he's not. And I think Paddy's gonna find that out really quickly. He's gonna find that out really quickly. This is a fight. This is a fight. This is a fighter's fight. Two guys who just love to fight. Two guys who want to go for the kill. I don't think this is gonna reach the scorecards. I've been back and forth with this all week, man. It's really hard. And with my final pick, I think I'm gonna roll with the baddie. I'm gonna roll with Paddy Pimblett. I just think at this stage, and Dustin Poirier, the great Dustin Poirier, shout out DP, shout out to Diamond, El Diamante, however you say it in Spanish, I don't know. I think Dustin Poirier said a good point. I forgot. I think he was on one of those weigh-in shows. He was on something. He might have just been talking to social media. I don't know. He said a good point. Paddy's going to have to, not stay away from Justin Gaethje for 25 minutes, but not necessarily run and stay away, but, Gaethje is going to hunt him down and try to knock him out the whole fight. And, to not make a mistake for 25 minutes against a guy like Justin Gaethje who's trying to take your head off with kicks, leg kicks. He's trying to wear you down with leg kicks. He's got head kicks. I mean, his heavy punches, as we know, as good of a boxer as he is, and is as we've seen, Paddy is prone to getting caught. I mean, he's very prone to getting caught, and it's I don't know. It's I don't know what he's prone to, what Paddy is prone to. Gaethje can do. He can knock his ass out. He can put Paddy's lights out in 2 rounds. He can do that. Gaethje is capable of doing that. But we also know Gaethje's grappling has been shown that when he's faced a really good grappler, it's not really good for him. Sorry, I need it. It's hot. I need that. But he's shown that it's not really the ideal situation when you fight a good grappler. And Paddy, I feel like will take him down a few times and will make him uncomfortable, will impose that takedown threat, the submission threat, will stifle Gaethje striking a little bit, but he will be coming at him the whole fight. And to stay away from that, stay away from those bombs and not make a single mistake for 25 minutes, especially when we've seen him do it constantly in 3-round fights. I can see why someone's taking that Gaethje knockout. I definitely can. It's there. I just don't think it'll happen. With all the wars that he's been through with him, I mean, like I said, the wars he's been through, he just got knocked out by Max not too long ago. I know he bounced back and fought Fiziev. But, let's not act like Gaethje isn't 37 years old. I'm not saying I don't think he's necessarily lost a step. But at the end of the day, the mileage catches up, man. Those getting stopped by Poirier catches up. Getting stopped by Eddie Alvarez catches up. Having to fight DP again catches up. Getting stopped by Max catches up. Like, he has been in wars, like the war with getting stopped by Oliveira, the war with Chandler, like all those catch up. That as I call it, the body mileage. That body mileage catches up. And Paddy, if we're being real, he doesn't have much body mileage. I mean, everybody talks about like he fought Tony Ferguson, Jared Gordon, and Michael Chandler. And that proves my point that he really doesn't have body mileage. Like we haven't seen Paddy beat up yet. Now, can Gaethje do that? Yeah, but like I just don't know if he will. As Gaethje even admitted, he is nowhere near at the top of his career. He is about to start going down. This is the beginning of the end of Justin Gaethje as we know it. Like he's on a time clock now. He's fighting that time clock. Like every fight for Gaethje, Saturday could be Gaethje's last fight. That is a very possibility. This is a very possibility that Gaethje might get retired by Paddy. And I just say that to say, with the momentum riding high for Paddy, and just listen, for everything you can say about Paddy, he doesn't fight, hasn't fought anyone yet, he gets caught, anything you want to say, Paddy is really fucking good. And I think people are starting to realize that. And I think people are starting to realize that. Like, Paddy, you see the bowl cut, his goofy personality, the eating crazy shit while he's all out of camp, blowing up to over 200 pounds. All that funny, goofy, like, I think that gets in the way of, like, realizing that Paddy is a fighter, man. Paddy is good. He is good. Like, he is good. Paddy is good. He's a really good fighter. And I think this is, at the end of the day, like EGF says, I'm going to always quote, I'm going to keep quoting. As EGF always says, man, you haven't fought someone until you fought someone. I'm just saying it again. You haven't fought someone until you fought someone. All the legends have been at a point where they had to show that they can fight against elite competition. You don't just come in fighting elite guys. You knock around kind of some unranked people, and everybody doesn't just come in and get a top 10 fight. Like, you haven't fought someone until you fought someone. And this is Paddy's chance to actually fight someone and get a win. I think he's going to take advantage of it and get that win. I think he's going to stop Justin Gaethje in the third round. I think he's going to be some type of like ground and pound stoppage or something like that. I think he's going to stop him in the third round, though. I think Paddy, like I said, he's younger. I don't even know if he's a little bit more hungry. Hearing how Gaethje sounds in these interviews. Gaethje, I found as hungry as ever, but I mean, they're just as hungry. He's younger, less body mileage. And listen, another thing too about Paddy, and Paddy said this in one of his interviews, you guys are still judging him off of, and it's unfair to do this. You guys are still judging him off. A lot of you guys who want to see him lose are judging him off of that Jared Gordon fight, who was a robbery that y'all want to say. The Tony Ferguson fight where he got caught a few times and couldn't finish over the hill Tony Ferguson, whatever the case may be. But for one, those fights were 2 years ago at this point now. Jared Gordon fight might have been 3 years ago. So, and two, one thing I will say about Paddy, for every bad thing you have to say about him, Paddy puts in the work. Paddy looks better every single fight. He looks better every single fight. And I'm going to expect him to look better against Gaethje. And with a better and even improved Paddy, with the momentum that he has riding behind him and the momentum that Gaethje kind of has riding against him, like, I just have to, I think, what, Gaethje's, I think he's 2-2 in his last 2, I believe. I don't know for sure, but like, he hasn't, like, it's the beginning of the end. And if Paddy is what we think he is, if Paddy is what I think he is, I don't know if he's going to become undisputed champ with Ilya here, but at bare minimum, I think Paddy is going to be a top 5 contender for like years to come, and he's going to be around and stay around. So if Paddy is that, and he's going to, like, if he's eventually going to live up to that, he's going to beat Justin Gaethje. Because like I said, he's on his way up. If he's going to live up to his potential, and if I'm right and Paddy is like that top 5 guy, at bare minimum, that guy that's going to be in the top 5, beating formidable guys and stuff, he's on his way up and he's going to peak. So, and with Gaethje, eventually he's going to drop. The momentum game really can play a factor, man, in these types of in the fight game. And I think that's another thing around for Paddy too. Pair that with the fact that he's doing nothing but getting better. I think I'm gonna go with a Paddy stoppage, man. But I mean, it's hard though because Gaethje can put his lights out inside of 10 minutes. He can do that. Gaethje can do that to anybody. Let's just get that out there. That is a possibility to anyone, just about of getting knocked out in 10 minutes against Gaethje. That is a possibility for anyone. Paddy, like I said, when you look at his biggest weakness is the fact that his striking defense can be a little iffy. That is a problem. So, but I can't wait for the fight. This is a fighter's fight, right? This is a fighter's fight. This is a fighter's fight. I'm just so pissed that Amanda Nunes couldn't fight Kayla Harrison. I hope she has a speedy recovery. My fellow Ohioan, I'm Cleveland, but she's Toledo. But we Ohioans, my fellow Ohioan. Yeah, man, that really sucks. But I mean, I think it's gonna be a real fun card, man. So I think I had 3 finishes, 2 decisions. Yeah, I had Arnold by decision, Natalia finished second round, Derek Lewis getting stopped in the second or first round, Sean O'Malley having a fun 3-round full unanimous decision fight, and the last one, Paddy getting the finish. So yeah, 3 decisions, 2 finishes from Natalia and Paddy. So that's my picks, man. That's my picks. We gonna see how I do. Y'all know what to do, man. Hit that like button, man. Share, subscribe, share with your friends, like, comment. Let me know what y'all want to see from me next, the type of videos you want to see from me in the future. Y'all know what to do. Oh, follow me on Instagram at LifeInCleveland216 or Split Decision Pod. 2 underscores, really the same thing. On TikTok, Split Decision Pod. 2 underscores. And y'all can hit on my other one too. Mikey Sports Room on TikTok too. Man, until next time, man. I told y'all, we back, man. We back and better than ever. Peace out.